Julia is here. I'm glad to see you on my channel Europethroughtheeyesofrussian, and the theme of today's video will be broadband internet in Ireland. Let's start. So guys, the underestimate topic, because now internet is the main source of information and connections, without which we are nowhere. But in Ireland, only several companies providing the following service. I say about Vodafone, Three and Eircom, the main companies. And foreign internet is fundamentally different by quality on my Russian own. I say about availability holding to the place residence and about speed. If you live in a small town, when for your service will be no more than two companies with low and very low speed. And I am silent about houses standing wastelands along the highways, of which there are so many. And if you're renting with someone, be prepared for low speed and frequent stops, even despite the presence of the router in your room. Maybe amplifiers could help, but not the fact. Writing in the comments your notes about where the worst internet broadband in which country and name company. I will describe the main disadvantages of using. Movies don't load it or load it minutes, hours if we'll speak about downloading. Skype is something impossible. What about WhatsApp? Often on hold, and after you will know difference between megabits and megabytes per second. For what? And what about quality? For quiet viewing, no more than 360 or 480. For us is sore subject, because was negative experience communication with company scammers, which with no reason we deducted €45 per month, very long time. The shame is simple. The favorable condition tell you sign the contract and not read so carefully. Answering your question in advance, maybe we not understand something correctly. I say no, we understand all correctly, and we go consult with homeowner and he understood the same information. The main thing is not to hear but to read. Take as a rule. Question about will be enough for 3 people this broadband filter, because on the fact by 1 is not enough. Then unlimited internet has become limited. And I remember we watched only 4 films with low loading, resolution and stops. But after this, we receive bills on €100. Yeah. We say wow, and it's more interesting than the story is repeated. And when we try to contact with call center more than 7-8 times, and nowhere saying nothing, because all employers gives for us mixed information, and like a fairy tale, once upon a time one employer said, yes guys, you can break the contract, but you need to pay forfeit of €900. This huge amount is even more than if you pay for not using it. And we try disconnect for more than 6 months and left dissatisfied messages and peaceful. Why we need to pay for this broadband that if we're not using? Well, we contact to our company and using it, and everything was okay. But we still pay these scammers. And what about consultant women? We don't see anymore. And what about other guys, employers, this company? They're cheating at people, and I think for this company it's normal. In meantime, we moved for our house, then again in our house, and paid 80 months. And finally, scammers turn off us. 3 operators in different days confirming it. 18 months. Think, we pay for nothing. Like the fact we have not been living on the address on the contract long time. They stupidly needed our money. Although in their database were listed as not using clients. And knowing the trend that not all addresses changing in database, we checked our mail on the previously place of residence. And you know what? For 19 months we received letter from for non-payment and that collectors would come to us. Well, we said what the and cut off access bank accounts and changing phone number. And you know, after this, we thought, why didn't we do this before? It's real, not funny, that bad to sometimes be honest and decent person. In general, company name is Tree. They don't care if their internet installation address has not in the contract. I think the main goal of this company is to spin you up for money. Be careful. And what about my over experience? I think that better than Vodafone, no. And yes, this ad is not paid. If you have also negative experience, write it in the comments. Name, company and country. I said so much, but I've got a lot of stuff to talk about. Subscribe to my channel and push the button if you like my video. See you in the next thing.